So you find yourself in Union Station in Chicago. Where are all the things? Come on, I'll show you. Okay. So this is the entrance from Canal Street. This is the famous entrance from The Untouchables. If you come down these stairs, you'll be in what they call the Great Hall. This is the big pretty place. There's another set of stairs on the north side of Canal Street, at the northeastern corner of this building, that you can also enter from. And if you find yourself on the side without the big steps, you can also come in at the corner of Jackson Boulevard and make your way in through there. But yeah, this is the part that everybody takes videos of. So Union Station is a intercity and commuter rail terminal. You're going to get people here that are just going to work. You're going to get people that are going to see family. You're going to get people that are going on vacation. Around the terminal, you'll be able to see various boards like this that tell you when the trains are departing. We'll talk about that gate thing in a little bit here. This is a setting that is always changing. You'll find a Christmas tree right around here in Christmas. Sometimes you'll find a large part of this closed off for special events. But in any case, this is the direction to all trains as is stated. You see all these benches here. These are for coach passengers of various long distance trains. Amtrak is trying a new system where they mark where passengers for each train should be sitting. In most cases, this is where the Empire Builder passengers will wait, but it sometimes changes up depending on how busy the train is if they need overflow. To the right is the Metropolitan Lounge, where you would sit if you were taking a sleeper car. There's help desks all around. There are clocks all around. There are vending machines all around. There are kiosks all around. There are Metro ticket machines. All right, now we're getting into the concourses. At this point, if you turn left, you'll get to the North Concourse with the north side tracks. If you turn right, you'll get to the South Concourse with the south side tracks. If you go straight ahead, you'll get to another waiting area. Through those doors is the entrance for coach passengers, and it's also where you'll find assistance with Amtrak Police, an Amtrak Quick Track ticketing kiosk, and various other waiting areas. But recently they've changed over, so now they're mostly having people wait in the Great Hall. And upstairs, that's the exit. If you're down this way, you can find the newsstand, souvenirs and snacks. And down this way is the South Concourse. Let me show you how to get to the food court. So if we head toward the South Concourse, There's a reversible escalator. At times you may be able to go this way, at other times you'll have to find which direction is labeled for the other escalator, or just go up the reverse way to the food court. Generally, I just find it easier to get to the food court from the exterior of the building, but if you follow the signs that have the fork and the knife on it, you'll find where you're going. But up this escalator brings us to the food court above the concourse. This is where you're going to have your Starbucks. Your entrance from Jackson Boulevard will be that way. And you're going to have another way down there. That's the other escalator that may be available for use depending on the time of day. That brings you back downstairs. Let's take a look at some of the other food options. Since the bar in the Great Hall closed, this is the bar now. This souvenir stand actually has a good deal of Amtrak memorabilia. And that's going to be your exit to street level, and that's going to be your Jersey Mike subs. All right. Let's go back down. And now let's take a look at this from the perspective of the track side. So we're on the South Concourse, and these are going to be the even numbered tracks. The odd numbered tracks are on the North Concourse. The boards will display which train is at each gate, where it's going to, and the stops it's making, and the time of departure. So if you get off a train on the South Concourse, those tracks out there, and you make a left, you can keep going around to the Great Hall and then exit the Great Hall and have that experience. Or you can follow this sign to the buses. Let me show you. This is an old passageway that used to connect to another parking garage next to Union Station. But with the construction of the new bus terminal on the south side of the station, this was repurposed and renovated so it could be this new stretch here. And up that way will get you to the buses. And if you're coming down from the buses, the best rule to remember about Union Station is if you forget where you are, just look up, look at a sign, and ask someone. That's the best way to not lose your coordination here, because it is a lot of right-hand turns, left-hand turns, 90-degree angle turns, all the turns. But they all lead just basically in a circle, and you can kind of tell based on how much Amtrak or Metra you have in any one area where you are at any given point. And if you make it back to the Great Hall, you can really easily find yourself. But of course, there's always maps, there's always people to ask. So I hope this helped someone. If you have any more information, drop it in the comments. Of course, thanks for watching. I hope this gets you to where you're going. Escalator to the Clinton Green Line. Train noises everywhere.